guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You are here tuning in with Nina KB. Welcome to the clouds. So today I'm gonna be doing a video, a really interesting video. I feel like I say that about all my videos, but hey, it is what it is. So today's video is going to be about college advice. Things people never tell you before you go to college. A lot of the time before people go to college, the type of advice that they get is like planning, scheduling, housing, what not to do at parties, like things like that. What I'm focused on today is more on the social aspect of leaving your home and interacting with different types of people, types of relationships you make, the types of people that you're gonna encounter, how you maneuver around that, how you get yourself out of tricky situations, and these are all social concepts. It's not like you just leave the house and people are like, la-di-da-di-da, we're in college and we're gonna be all respectful of each other's space and da-da. No, you're gonna meet some trolls, baby girl. You're gonna meet some trolls. Woo! I'm not saying that everybody was a troll, but wow, it's Virgo season, mama. That's why I'm talking about school and everything. Honestly, by the time I post this, it's probably not gonna be a Virgo season anymore. Wait, no. Yeah, it is gonna be Virgo season. Happy Virgo season. I have a few tips that I'd like to share from my experience from leaving my home and dealing with other energies. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? People are trippy. Get that degree, then go. Then go! I have 6 pieces of advice that I would like to give you guys, 6 things that I took away from my freshman year or my college experience. There you go. So here they are. Piece of advice number 1, communicate and clarify. Mama, you have to tell people what you want. You have to tell people what you stand for, what you don't, what you like, what you don't, you know? And clarify that, because I feel like a lot of people don't communicate enough. They don't be saying what's on their mind. I feel this way about this and I do not like that. I feel like a lot of the times, at least for women, it seems like an abrasive tool to have in your back pocket. People are like, oh my gosh, hey. But it's just Chile, I have to express myself. I have to let you know how I'm feeling and I have to clarify some things. Clarify and communicate. Say what you have to say. Even with your professor. If you don't understand what's going on in class and you're seriously lagging behind, go up to them and communicate. Tell them, hey, this is my learning skill. This is what helps me. How can we find a way to get me to understand what's going on in class? You have to be confident in asking questions and communicating with other people and clarifying what you like. And this goes for romantic partners. If you decide to do that, because at the end of the day, you're going to be sharing your energy with somebody else. That's a big deal. I think dating is a big deal. Not even a big deal oh my gosh, it's the end of the world. But I do think that it is a lot of responsibility and people be dating anyhow. Obviously, date however you want. But if you're trying to get something serious and real out of that, you are going to need to communicate everything that you feel. Because how are you going to date somebody without them not knowing you? Communicate, clarify with sexual partners to communicate. Please communicate with your sexual partners. Please, you do not want any of that STDs, gonorrhea. Even also especially now with COVID, be okay, come on. Be are you practicing, the stuff we do with other people? Because I would like to know. I am responsible for my body. And I need to know if you're out there, doing other stuff with other people, which is fine, but I just need to know for my own clarity. I can zip and find somebody else who would just want to, bounce chicka bow wow with me only. If that's how you roll. If not, then you don't have to. But this is just an example. It could go for anything. Communicate with your roommates. Please communicate with your roommates. You do not want to end up with a bad roommate or what you consider a bad roommate, because different perspectives. And you know what? It's not always gonna be cutesy. You don't have to tiptoe around. If you don't like something, you don't like something. You have to say it. You have to be straight up, or else you're just gonna be miserable. Just communicate and clarify. Trust me, it's a great tool to keep unwanted people out of your life. If you have a negative friend or a negative person that's always just bringing you down, is just not a good friend to you, for example, you have to be I don't like when you call me this. I don't like when you do this. I don't like when you belittle me. I don't like any of that. And I want to clarify with you, because I'm a grown ass. I don't like that. I want this. Blah, blah, blah. And clarify that. Clarify. Like, it's about you, mama. Make sure that you're comfortable, okay? Yeah, that's what's important. Big sis things. Big sis things. It just doesn't leave room for wahala. Bye. No, we don't. I don't. No. We not doing that today. Piece of advice number 2. Don't pop off just to pop off. Okay, let me explain this one. How do I even start? Conserve your energy. Conserve that. You don't have to put so much energy into being mad at somebody. They are taking your energy. Trust me, toddlers who poke at you because they are bored, and I mean like grown folk, grown people who try to, like, you know, take your energy by pissing you off or just like going out of their way to upset you or bother you or just to like make you feel uncomfortable. They want you to be upset. Like they know what they're doing. Just remove yourself from the situation. They're feeding off of that anger that you are giving them because it's entertaining for them, you know? You have to think like the enemy, babe. You can communicate and clarify to them, like I said. You can always use that communication and clarification tool because honestly, I would tell you something. When you are rooted and when you're like, you know, stable, comfortable, rooted in your body and you are about to confront somebody, and confrontation doesn't mean like you have to show your wrath and pop off. You can just have a simple conversation. If you are so comfortable with yourself and you are communicating and clarifying, they're gonna be so thrown off. You probably make them cry. You don't even need to pop off to make them cry. You just gotta be stable and be like, yo, what's up? People can't stand that. Don't mind them. They do not matter. You hear me? You hear me? They don't matter. Huh? Because you're getting distracted, mama. You're getting distracted by the things that you could be doing, by the things that you want to be doing with all this wahala, all this drama. It's not worth it. I've been there. I've been wanting to like assert my power and be like, you know me, I'm an Aries, so it's like wanting to drag people because they've tried me, but I'm just like, no, yeah, it's not worth it because I have bigger things in life. I have bigger goals and I cannot be sitting here wasting my time. Period. Don't pop out just to pop out, baby. Let's see the notes I wrote. So you have to understand, people who waste their time on you feed off of your energy. Do not give it to them. You're not even gonna want to. You're like, Joey, move out of my face. We're done, babe. We're not doing this. Honestly, just know your worth. People be wasting some time. I'm just like thinking about like the bull that I've dealt with. Like it could be like petty bull, and it's just like, wow, y'all really feed off of this. All right, I'm just gonna dip out of this situation and go thrive somewhere else. Ooh, this is my favorite one. Number 3, my absolute favorite one, and maybe it's because I'm an Aries, because you know they say like the Aries are like the children of the chart, and like we're the leaders, but we're like also baby. Like, girl, I can be so tough and be like baby like 2 seconds. Ask Aisha, she knows. That's my homie. She's just like, you're actually such a big baby. And I'm like, well, yeah. I love it. Activate your inner toddler. Activate your inner toddler. Yes. Okay, mama. If you want to wear that dress to class, wear that dress to class. Do what makes you happy. Activate. You see how? Okay. I'm too excited to talk about this. I don't even know where to start. You see how toddlers are always so happy? They're living their best lives because they're literally doing what they want. Maybe their mom is shaking them like, no, don't go there. But like, they're like, whatever, sis. I'm trying to be happy and peaceful. Activate your inner toddler. That does not mean you make some stupid decisions. No. Obviously, think things through. You're still a college student. It's not like you're actually 4. But activate that sometimes. Be like, I'm gonna do this because this actually makes me happy. Children are so carefree because they don't give into society's bull. They're not affected by the expectations of society yet. You see what I'm saying? So to them, they're like, can't touch this. You can't touch them. Don't let society touch you. Do things that make you happy. Do things that make you smile. You know what I'm saying? Don't care what other people are saying. They're probably over there being all grim-like and like, that's what they say in street. Like that means like they're frowning at you. or like they're like pouting. They're just sitting there watching you. Yeah, no. They can sit there. Let them talk. Let them sit over there and muna. We don't got time for that. Do what makes you happy. I love bringing the tree. I feel like an auntie. I do give off auntie vibes. Like, it's just simple mathematics. Like, I don't ABC, 1, 2, 3. Don't let people bother you. Don't let people's opinions affect you. Like it. Like that. Number 4, practicing alone time. Alone time. Take some time for yourself. Spend some time for yourself. When I went to college, like, I was always hanging out with somebody. It was exhausting. I didn't realize it at the time because I was like, oh yeah, I'm cool. I'm hanging out with all these people want to hang out with me, but like, baby, you have to protect your energy. You have to learn to spend time alone. You have to learn to love your energy and love your company. That is one of the most powerful tools you can have in this life. Because then you start relying on other people to make you happy, and that's just like a spiral of like, alone time. Plan picnics for yourself. Be like, okay, every other weekend I'm gonna have the weekend by myself, to myself. Especially if you do extracurricular activities. Like, I was always in the theater, I was doing dance, or I was like on the step team as well. So it's just like, I was always out and about planning events or doing something of that sort, and it was draining, especially with my academics on top of that. I needed to find some alone time. I understand that people have FOMO, but try to battle your FOMO. Just try it. Read a book or something. Set up a picnic date for yourself. Like, love yourself. Enjoy your alone time. Enjoy your space. If somebody has a problem with that, you clock that right away. Girl, enjoy your alone time and appreciate that. I'm not saying be a loner. It's like fine wine, enjoying your alone time. I love spending time by myself, girl. I be dancing, I be singing, I be cooking. Learn to be a vibe for yourself. Learn to be a vibe. Think of it like this. You are a bottle of fine wine, okay? Not everybody can be sipping out of you like that. Go back on your shelf, your throne, with all your other fine wines or whatever. Or you're so fine that you just have a throne for yourself, and relax, okay? Not everybody can be sipping out of you like that. Maybe like once in a while. You have some fun here and there, but not all the time. You are fine wine. Embody that. I love that! Bella is so cute. She's sitting here unbothered. I named her, by the way. Bella, 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 Bella. She's so pretty. Number 5, I call this one thanks, but no thanks. Don't be letting manipulative people into your life. Pay attention to people who give you too many things. Let you borrow their clothes too much, who just, let you around their things. They're just giving. Yes, there are some sweet people in the world who just like to give you things. But there's also a line you draw, because a lot of the time, you fall into traps of being in a manipulative friendship. For example, if you're trying to spend time alone, and you're like, guys, my phone is on do not disturb this weekend, I'm spending time for myself, and your one like exhausting ass fake friend is just like, oh my gosh, I need to do this and I need you to come with me, and you're like, no. And they're like, wow, you're so rude, and they start to make this hectic scene because you're trying to do what you want to do, you're trying to be on your agenda, you're trying to be on your schedule, and then they will say things like, oh, well, I let you use this, and I let you borrow this, and I gave you this, and I gave you that. It's very manipulative. This is manipulative behavior. Manipulative behavior is not hard to find, y'all. It's out in the world. You have to clock that, okay? It's not only in relationships, it's not only with boyfriends and girlfriends, it's with your friends sometimes. And you have to be like, okay, no, we're not doing this. Don't be accepting gifts willy-nilly from people, because it's a trap. Not to say that people who like give are bad. I'm not saying that don't accept help from others or don't share, but you can certainly sense a difference between an unhealthy, manipulative friend versus a friend that just is like, oh yeah, you can wear my earrings, or yeah, you can borrow my sweatpants. No, but no thanks. And of course, when you find your homie, when you find your girl, that you're like, okay, yeah, I vibe with you when you find new girls, like, you know, like the real ones, because babe, you're not gonna find your friends off the bat. No. Last thing, number 6, don't tell everybody your business. Like, nobody has to know what you're up to all the time. When I first got to college, I felt like people were so nosy, which is like, there's a difference between like wanting to share what's going on because, you know, you're all in college, it's relatable. But you have to really clock people's intentions with this one. Even my best friend is not that nosy. My best friend won't get mad at me if I don't want to tell her something right off the bat, and that is perfectly fine. That's called a healthy relationship. That's called boundaries. But if one of your friends is like, wow, you won't tell me and I tell you everything, and first of all, so you're telling me that because you do certain things, you're gonna expect me to do the same things without a conversation being had? Oh, honey, no. There's no need that Sharon needs to know about your date with this guy. There's no need that Stacy needs to find out what you're doing at every second of the day, because let me tell you something. People talk, and I'm not saying that people are gonna just be like, wow, look at what she said, or look what she's doing, and it's not always like deliberate, but like people speak, and throughout conversation, sometimes it just naturally flows out. Like, oh yeah, I do have a friend, yeah, my friend Nina, yeah, she's actually going out with this dude from da-da-da-da. Other people be talking, da-da-da-da, and this person finds out, and da-da-da-da, and it's just like, you guys are not even in my circle. Like, how do you know this about me? This is kind of personal, you know? It's just for the better. Keep it low key. Talk to yourself about your business. Have you ever talked out loud before? Just be like, hey girl, I'm excited that I'm going on this date. It's fine, man. You have to believe and trust yourself and value yourself and know that, yeah, I am making money moves, or I am making these types of moves, or whatever. Love moves, whatever, happy moves, like successful moves, without proving it to everybody. Like, for what? They will see. Protect your energy. Nobody gotta know everything. I'm not saying don't trust anybody, but like, find the people you really trust first before you start telling people everything. Yeah, those are all my advices. All right, guys, thank you for this little chat. Thank you for sitting with me through this little chat. These are my top 6 advice points that I give to people who are going into college, who are going to be leaving their families and going to the world of people. And it's more of a social, this is more of like a social concept. And honestly, these are not tips for only college kids. Like, even if you're not even going to college and you're going to live by yourself, you know, like, you're going to be dealing with more people, more energies and all that. So I think it's very beneficial. I think these are some good life skills as well to have in your little bag of tricks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you appreciate the video. I hope that you come back to this video and reference it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a good Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I'll check in with y'all later. Mwah. Bisous. Au revoir.